SNS Total Sports, brought to you by Thurs Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The Bahamas Olympic Committee has some big plans moving forward. We get that story tonight from Charles Fisher.
By the time as the 2030-35 CAC Commonwealth and Pan Am Games roll around, the Bahamas hopes to be hosting one of those major events.
By then, the Bahamian people, the government, and everybody in the Bahamas will be more sensitized towards sports and really understands the impact that sports can bring to your country.
BOC President Wellington Miller, just back from Mexico where he toured the facilities for this year's CAC Games, sees no reason why the Bahamas cannot do the same. He says the use of the family islands is key.
That particular game is spread all over Mexico, and it's done for that really to bring commerce to all the small city. Where track and field and cycling is going to be held, that's an hour and 30 minutes from the main village. And if you're talking about traffic, it runs into 2 hours. Volleyball is 45 minutes from the main village. So we have the various family islands. You have Andros, which is 10 minutes from here. You have Eleuthera, you have Grand Bahama, and you have Abaco. Unknowingly, the government already started the process of building these mini stadium on these family islands so that we can begin bidding for these games, and by then a lot of these things will be built up. And when you're talking about sailing is already complete because we have the good harbor right here in the Bahamas. The problem with the sailing, the organizing committee for sailing is to choose where they want to sail. You have the Montague Bay, you have Morgan's Bluff and Andros, you have Elizabeth Harbor and Exuma, and you have Locayan Harbor in Grand Bahama.
All sounds good. Let's get the ball rolling. For SNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
All right, thanks a lot, Charles. Well, the 2014 Carifta Swimming Championships will take place April 22nd through the 25th in Aruba, and Samuel Gibson will be one of 6 Bahamians competing in the 11 to 12 boys division.
It's been tough this year because a lot of good competition, but still trying to get best times. It's good so far, just making steady improvements in practice and making sure I eat things that are healthy and build my muscle and help me to grow. Last year it was all right, but I was at the bottom of my age group, so it was tougher to make finals. My goal is to definitely make a lot of finals and to possibly get a medal in my 150 fly.
The BTC Carifta Track and Field Trials will get underway tomorrow and run through Saturday at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium, and B3A's President Mike Sands expecting some stiff competition.
We've been having some very good performances from our athletes to date, and of course the trials usually bring out even better performances. It's going to be very interesting because, as you may be aware, the age category has changed, and it's going to affect some of the categories, particularly the under 20 girls division. It's going to be greatly impacted by this new ruling, which has now allowed the age category to go under 18 versus the under 17 division. But notwithstanding that, we're looking forward to still fielding a very strong team. The numbers have also increased from 70 to a maximum allowable of 80. So it gives provision for other athletes that may not ordinarily be able to make the team to be able to make the team.
After finishing 6th at last year's CONCACAF Beach Soccer World Qualifier, our men's national team is looking for even bigger and better things in the future. And during a courtesy call on Sports Minister Dr. Daniel Johnson, BFA Vice President Fred Lund had a major announcement.
The team has great potential. As you know, we're ranked right now in FIFA World Rankings, overall at 53, but last year that was bumped up to 44 from 213, which is great for small countries like the Bahamas. We have submitted a bid to host the 2017 World Cup in the Bahamas. So I'm sure FIFA will have some meetings with us and the government yourselves bring it on to see if we're up to the task. We have to go through 215 as well, which is going to be in Portugal. So we'll be, the CONCACAF qualifies next May. So we'll be competing in that next May and to see how we're going to do.
The New Providence Basketball Association's best of 5 semifinals continuing last night at the AF Adderley Gym. Up first, the Real Deal Shockers had their backs against the wall and they came out to play against the Mailboat Cybots. Down 2-1 in the series, the Shockers held a 19-point lead at 90-71 heading into the fourth quarter. In that final period, though, the Cybots showed the true heart of a champion, and they came all the way back to nip the Shockers 112-111 to close out the series in 4 games. David Taylor came up big for the Cybots with 22 points. Floyd and Brister also had 22 for the Shockers. Vernon Stubbs added 19, including this buzzer beater, while Dion McPhee finished up with 15. As for the other half of the semi-final bracket, the Commonwealth Bank Giants were also looking to move on to the big dance, but without the services of Michael Furley-Bain, the PJC Stingers never gave the Giants a chance. The Stingers opened the game on a 34-20 run, and they never looked back. The Stingers take Game 4 98-90 to tie the series at 2 games all. Game 5 is set for tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, back at the AF Idley Gym. The winner moves on to face the Cybots in the championship. The loser is done for the season. Still talking hoops, the inaugural U.S. College Recruiting and Player Development Combine will take place April 12th and 13th at C.I. Gibson. Danico Bowles is the organizer.
The 4th to 8th grade is one session, and the 9th to 12th grade is another session. That corresponds with the American schooling system. We'll be bringing down Coach Jeff Eakins. He's known as the shot doctor. He's now the assistant coach at Johns Hopkins University. He's coming down to work with the guys to just do a basic combine. We'll be filming the players each and every day during the sessions to get them out to college coaches and even high school coaches to give them the best opportunity possible.
After winning the Abaco Softball Association Championship last year, the Crater Bulldogs also went on to capture the national title, and heading into the new season, excitement is still at an all-time high.
It's a big accomplishment. You know, every day it seems like we think about it. Different ones of us text one another and keep it hot. You know that we are the champions.
Do you guys plan to make this a one and done, or are you trying to build up on this championship?
We're trying to build. We picked up a couple more new players this year to even improve more, because we know the competition's coming out for us, especially here in Nassau. So we gotta stay strong to defend our title.
How difficult do you believe it's going to be? Because once you're a champion, everybody trying to beat you every single night.
Yes, it's gonna be tougher. It's gonna be harder, but the boys have got that one championship under their belt, so I feel, as long as we don't take nobody light, we'll be okay, and we'll represent and defend it well.
That will do it for sports, but don't go anywhere. There's more to come after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.